This is why narcissists crave power over others. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, let's dive into a deep understanding of what narcissists truly desire in their relationships with you. It's no secret that narcissists thrive on power and control. They're like power brokers, always seeking to assert their dominance and superiority over you. For narcissists, it's essential to feel like they're in charge, like they hold all the cards. They need you to be beneath them, validating their sense of strength and worth. This dynamic plays out in various ways, as they continually engage in power struggles and dominance games. Now, this might not come as a surprise, but it's crucial to recognize that no matter what, narcissists will persist in their quest for power and control. So let's explore this further and understand the intricacies of their behavior. If you've had similar experiences or insights, feel free to share them in the comments below. Let's get this conversation going. You know, it's wild how sometimes we unintentionally feed into a narcissist's power trip, giving up our own power in the process. It's like we're inadvertently handing over the reins to them. In today's chat, let's unpack 7 common ways we unknowingly play to their power-hungry game. Alright, let's dive in. Picture this: you're butting heads with a narcissist over their constant judgments about you. Sound familiar? They've got this knack for always having an opinion, right? So you try to stand your ground, telling them to lay off with the judgments. But guess what? They're loving every minute of it. It's like a little victory for them. They thrive on the back and forth, seeing it as a sign of their importance. And instead of backing down, they dig their heels in even deeper, getting even more stubborn and argumentative. Isn't it insane? Another way you might unwittingly hand your power over to a narcissist is by constantly feeling the need to justify yourself. You know how it goes. Every time they start questioning you or criticizing you, you're scrambling to explain why you do what you do, why you feel the way you feel. But here's the kicker. The more you justify yourself, the more it strokes their ego. They're thinking, wow, they're really trying hard to impress me with their explanations. I must be super important. It's like a little boost to their already massive ego. And then there's this whole mindset of hoping against hope that they'll somehow understand you. You know, you keep thinking, maybe if I explain myself just one more time, they'll finally get it. But let's be real here. Narcissists aren't exactly known for their understanding or empathy. So, the more you cling to this hope that they'll change or see things from your perspective, the more power you're giving them over your emotions. It's like you're holding out for something that's never going to happen. And in the meantime, they're pulling all the strings. Here's another way folks sometimes surrender their power: by trying to appease the narcissist. You know how it is. You're just trying to keep the peace. So you go along with whatever they want, hoping they'll ease up on you a bit. Maybe they're in a bad mood, so you're tiptoeing around them, or you're changing how you do things just to avoid setting them off. It's like you're walking on eggshells all the time. Or maybe they control access to someone or something you need, so you're sweet-talking them just to keep the door open. But here's the thing, the narcissist sees right through it. They're thinking, yeah, keep bending over backward for me. And let's be real, trying to appease them won't magically improve their mood or behavior. All it does is tell them, hey, I'll do whatever it takes to avoid a confrontation. And that's no way to stand your ground. Here's another way you might give up your power: thinking assertively, but acting unassertively. Picture this. You're fed up with how the narcissist treats you. You've rehearsed this whole speech in your head about how you're not going to put up with it anymore. But when it's time to speak up, you backpedal. Maybe you're worried it'll just turn into a fight, or they'll talk over you like they always do. Sometimes, though, words aren't enough. Sometimes, you've got to show them you mean business through your actions. Instead of just talking about setting boundaries, you've got to actually enforce them. But then you start second-guessing yourself, thinking, is it really worth the hassle? It's like you're stuck between wanting to stand up for yourself and not wanting to deal with the drama it might bring. But remember, real change often requires stepping out of your comfort zone, even if it means facing some discomfort along the way. Here's another way the narcissist can get the upper hand. They charm you during their pleasant episodes. See, narcissists have this knack for turning on the charm when it suits them. They'll sprinkle in some kindness and funny stories, making you think, hey, maybe they're not so bad after all. But don't be fooled. It's all part of their game. They reel you in with these moments of sweetness, only to yank the rug out from under you later with their usual exploitation and dominance. It's like they're keeping you hooked, waiting for the next hit of kindness to come. And then there's the big one, holding on to hate and resentment. When you start feeling nothing but anger and bitterness towards them, it's like you're letting them rent space in your head, even when they're not around. It's like you're becoming a darker version of yourself, consumed by negativity. But here's the kicker. By holding on to all that hate, you're actually giving them power over you. You're letting them dictate how you feel and who you become, even when they're miles away. It's like you're stuck in this twisted dance with them, unable to break free from their influence. Sometimes you might find yourself giving away your power because your best qualities end up backfiring on you. Take, for instance, when you're bending over backward to keep the peace with them. You're probably thinking, I wish things could just work out smoothly, or surely they'll come around eventually, or I pride myself on being loyal. It's like you're hoping against hope that they'll suddenly change their tune. But here's the thing. While it's noble to want to see the best in people, you have to remember that narcissists don't play by those rules. You're trying to apply your own healthy way of thinking to a situation that's anything but normal. And that can be a real weakness because it stops you from facing the truth right in front of you. Let's remember, everyone has the freedom to choose their path, and unfortunately, narcissists often choose a self-serving one. Despite your hopes for a different outcome, narcissists remain uninterested in change. Their selfishness is at the core of narcissism, and they'll persist in seeking power over others. But here's the crucial part. You don't have to give in to their power games. Your ultimate power lies in maintaining your self-respect and dignity. By standing firm, you maintain control over your own life. In the end, I hope you find genuine peace, a peace that narcissists can't take away from you. If you found this content valuable, please show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with others who may benefit. And remember, if you're seeking further guidance or support, don't hesitate to explore the free book and details for one-on-one consultations linked in the description below. Thank you for being part of our community, and here's to finding your peace amidst the chaos.